Hey there, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing great. It's been a little while since I've done any readings. I know I've been away from my channel for a bit. I still have to have neck surgery, and that unfortunately got postponed due to some other complication stuff that happened. So, yeah, I've Ugh, it's been a pain in the ass, but I am feeling good enough to do a reading today for you guys, and I hope that this is helpful for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with a general reading. Then we're going to move into a a couples reading, and then a singles reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this energy for Capricorn. General energy for Capricorn, please. And I know we're in May right now, but I'm not going to hold on to like, oh, for the week of May 2nd or second week of May. If this message hits you and it resonates with you, so be it. These messages are more so along the energy of timeless, so they are what they are. Okay. Spiritual energy. Okay, so you have two cards coming out here, Capricorn. You have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Freedom. I possess the power to free. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So those are a perfect pair. I love that. Freedom from worry, if possible, right? All right, so financial energy for the sign of Capricorn, please. Financial energy for the sign of Capricorn. Financial energy for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, you have two cards coming out there as well. So you have the Hermit coming out here, as well as the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm going to get into the rest of the energy, and then we're going to read these, okay, for you guys. Communications that are coming towards Capricorn, or communications that you need to have with other people. Show me for Capricorn, please. Okay. You have the Ten of Coins. That's wonderful, actually. Wonderful, wonderful energy for that. Okay. And for your connections with like love and relationship energies. Now, this can also be like love partners that you have. It can be family members, important relationships in your life. It can be relationships at work that aren't platonic, you know, but still all facets of relationships, all spectrum of relationships. Show me relationship energy for Capricorn, please. Show me relationship energy for Capricorn. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Very, 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 very fucking nice. You have the Nine of Cups here, Capricorn. That's wonderful. That's wonderful energy for that. So, wonderful. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers with this. I need to space these out. These just feel like so tight here. So tight. Okay. All right, Caps. Let's get this deck out of the way. All right. Show me worry and freedom. No, show me worry first. I want two cards for this. Show me worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. You have the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse, which I think is an excellent energy here, okay? I'm going to pull the rest of these, and then we'll get into this reading, okay? Show me freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness for Capricorn, please. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles here. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. I love that. Perfect. For finances, you had the Hermit and the Page of Swords come out. So let's go ahead and get a card for these guys. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse coming out here for the Hermit. And show me the Page of Swords. Five of Wands. That's interesting. That's kind of what I was picking up in my head about competition, but also about like envy, those feeling. Show me the Ten of Pentacles when it comes to your communications coming in, or the communications that you have to have with others. The Nine of Wands coming out for communications, and the Ten of Pentacles. Show me the Nine of Cups when it comes to love and connections, communications regarding loved ones or very close people in our lives. Show me the Nine of Cups for Capricorn, please. Ace of Swords. All right, Cappies. So I feel in a lot of ways, Capricorn, general reading energy for you guys, I feel like there's a lot of positivity coming through here. I feel like there's a lot of breakthroughs as well. And breakthroughs as in you are challenging yourself to break the mold of what you know already in your life. I'm going to have a sip of this empty cup. Damn it. Well. Damn it. Okay. Clear my throat a little bit more in this reading, you know why. We have worry, okay, when it comes to this spiritual energy. We've got two cards that came out, worry and freedom, okay. With the Seven of Swords here in reverse, I love this because what it's telling me is that if you've had a lot of worry in regard to whatever you've been worrying about, the energy is so where it's more self-imposed, you know, and of course if you're worrying, you're the one that's worrying, of course. Generally, there's going to be things in your life that bring you worry. Perhaps it's somebody that was either negative to you, they perhaps stole from you. Perhaps there is worry that you have experienced that in the past, and maybe you're worrying that it's going to happen again. But either way, if that does happen, this person gets found out, okay? That person gets their just deserves. Now, in another way, this can also talk about the Seven of Swords upright can talk about, in a personal sense, in our own, I'm feeling this is more spiritual personal, that sometimes we restrict our lives. Sometimes we restrict our vision and our view of things. Sometimes we say, I can only experience this, and we put the brakes on it, you know, and by doing so, you will only experience that because that's what you put the brakes on for. But if you were to ease up off of the brakes, maybe press that ignition a little bit, you know, or the gas, you'd get other places. You'd see different lands. You'd see different experiences and potentials and possibilities. So in a self-sabotatory energy, it might be something where we have to open up more. We have to stop being our own worst enemy when it comes to excessive fear, excessive worry. Sometimes this can also get intermingled with levels of anxiety. Okay, so just be conscious of that too. If you're worrying yourself uncontrollably, relentlessly, and it's bringing you your anxiety, it's almost like, I mean, I'm not trying to fault anybody with anxiety conditions, you know, but if you can try to catch yourself in the middle of that, you know, and I'm sure you have, but if you can try to just decrease it. If you can try new opportunities or ways to decrease it, what would that look like? Perhaps meditation, breathing exercise, binaural beats, going for a walk, you know, whatever you typically do when you're in like a panic mode, do something different. Do something that you wouldn't do there. Go for a walk, go take a bath. One friend told me, and it worked a couple times actually, it was interesting. And I tried it on my ex's kiddo and it worked with them too. So they had a lot of anxious energies and anxiety stuff. And the advice was to take a bite of a lemon. just to take a bite of a lemon, like skin and all, take a bite of that lemon. It's a pucker, it's a shock, it's an explosive flavor in your mouth, and it can help to readdress, reorient, disorient, and destabilize that panic. That's one option. I can't tell you how to manage your panic and your anxiety, but worry, excessive worry here, it's needing to decrease here. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is an opportunity to at least address certain things that we can do to help ourselves, other than spiraling out of control. Okay. And when we do that, we allow ourselves the freedom to experience more. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. It's almost like giving yourself a gift. Okay. Or this could be receiving a gift that those types of practices, perhaps like the meditation, the, eating some lemon, whatever it may be, perhaps that's something that allows you a new sense of freedom, as corny as that sounds with the lemon. But there's some aspect here where it gives you the opportunity to have a different sense of freedom, whether that be literal physical freedom in your body. Maybe it's a freedom of the mind. Maybe it's a freedom from feeling constrained in that energy. Okay, so that's what I want to say in regard to that. And you know what, if you can, I feel also too with this energy to be in connection to people who do genuinely love you in your life, family members who have your back, that also may be something of a comfort to you. Not people that you have thank God I have another one. Not people that you have anxiety with, but people who genuinely accept you, love you, who do not fault you, who are on board with you. Be in contact with them. Seek their help. Don't feel like you're an island. Don't feel like they're out of reach. Be okay to connect with them, okay? With the financial energy, you had two cards pop out too, the Hermit and the Page of Swords. With the Hermit here, I can definitely see how that could associate with this energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse. The energy of the Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who is not feeling their best. They're not feeling like they have the chops to get to complete something, or they are not feeling like it can also talk about like self-worth and self-value issues, somebody not feeling tip-top so they can engage in things. This can also be somebody here in regard to, like, say, moving. Like sometimes the Queen in reverse requires movement in her life, whether that be emotional, physical movement, exercise, or it also could be they feel better once they have like physically moved. Like if you're like planning a move or something like that, and you might be in like a sense of distress until you finally get there. Try to alleviate that. Try to decrease that. That also may be a consideration in regard to worrying about things that you can't control. With the Hermit here, it's really talking about going inward, especially in regard to finances as well. Like, what can you do? Okay, what is the practical step? What are the practical steps you can take in whatever venture you're dealing with, whatever minutia that you have to deal with within your financial capacity? What do you have to save? Just day-to-day stuff. If you're somebody that's very on top of your finances, like, get into the nitty-gritty of it. Like, where do you need to allocate your time and your funds, and where are you like perhaps where are you spending money that's not necessary? Like I am like this fucking close to like getting rid of Amazon Prime because fuck you, fucking mogul. Anyways, personal issues there. But yeah, like, where do you need that Spotify, subscription? Do you, I signed up to learn how to sew a year ago. Didn't touch my fucking sewing machine. It's still in the box, never opened up. But damn it, I'm paying $45 now just so I can learn how to sew. Dumb, okay? Dumb. Not calling you dumb. That was dumb on my part. But like anything like that, clear it up. No reason to have like floating bills, things that are just kind of going to be siphoning money from you. Take care of it. This is the internal world, so all of those intricacies within that. But also here with the Queen of Wands, we really want to start healing. There's some aspect here in our financial area where we're not feeling bold, where we're not feeling like we can achieve what we want, where we feel, frankly, stuck back, held back. And so it's here now, our job to do the work when it comes to opening up about that, within ourselves, realizing what we need. Perhaps it's also we're very feeling stuck, but also we are perhaps not comfortable with expressing our financial matters to another person. Perhaps it's kind of like a messed up pride thing as well. So be careful about that with the Page of Swords. This is about communication, but it's also about new opportunities, study, things that you can do with the money, things that you can do to secure yourself. I feel like you feel like you're not 100% solid with something here, Capricorn, that you want to be, and you're at odds with it here. I don't know if you are, not having enough money to do what you want to do, not having enough money to venture into some sort of school practice for what you want to do. Perhaps this is moving to a new location and changing jobs, changing careers, something of that nature. And perhaps it's having a difficulty attaining that or stepping into that power because we feel disempowered, okay? With the Five of Wands here and the Page of Swords, this also can talk about perhaps you're going into a field where there's a lot of competition, and so you might feel like a really insignificant addition to that, but give it some time, because this is about time too. With patience, time, and growth, this will be upright. I'm going to turn her upright just because it's important here for you guys, okay? This will be in an upturn, an upswing. This is going to be a very healthy energy once this energy is feeling positive about themselves. They're get up and go. They make life happen. They roll up their sleeves and they get involved with everything. They're not going to ask anybody to do anything that they wouldn't do. This person is dedicated to their passion and they go for it. They live on life's terms, and also they live on their own terms. This is very entrepreneurial energy as well. So if you're getting involved with anything that requires you to be your own boss, very, very good. Just let's start shifting the energy so that we can be more ready for that, okay? In regard to the communication coming in or you needing to communicate things, we have the 10 of Coins and we have the 9 of Wands. So in a way, like if you need to ask somebody for some sort of assistance, this may be the time to do it. It feels like you have somebody in your corner. You can either ask family, you can ask friends that are very secure in certain situations in their life, or perhaps they have a wealth of knowledge in a certain area. You can ask these people. With the 9 of Wands, though, we're protecting ourselves. And it's kind of, in this situation, I almost feel like it would be an excessive type of protection. Maybe, again, like perhaps pride energy is getting in our way, or we're concerned that we're going to appear weak or not ready. You know what? Fuck that. Not everybody's ready. We all have moments of weakness, and don't consider it as weak. Consider it as, I'm taking these steps to make something new in my life happen. Hey, can I talk to you about this? Hey, I need your help. Hey, I need to borrow $5,000. Can you help me? Can you be my co-signer? Can you, whatever it may be. There's an element here where we need to be available to that. And here it's like we're guarding ourselves for that. So I'm going to pull one card for that 9 of Wands, because that seems a little bit like, what can we do about that? And you look at it too, the 9 of Wands is looking at that that Ace of Swords here. Did that pop out? Did you pop out? Anything pop out? Okay, yeah, it did. So yeah, the Empress here. So, okay, that even makes more sense with the 10 of Pentacles. The Empress is all about abundance, financial abundance, emotional abundance. They're nurturing, they're caring, they want to be there for a person and give a shit. They value you and they value your experience in life. They want you to be happy, healthy, safe, and sound, okay? So it feels like if you need a loan or something, or if you need something that is above and beyond what you would ever consider asking a person, this is the person to ask. This could be a mother, an auntie, a figure of whomever it is. It's generally female, but the Empress, it's a very abundant energy, gender aside, okay? With this 9 of Wands, it's really asking you to be available, to be open to communicating, available to be not so guarded, and to allow that vulnerability to bring you good things in your life. Sometimes when we show our underbelly, sometimes when we show where we're needing most, it helps. People come in, they help us, okay? So I feel that there's a very strong energy in regard to some sort of guidance, abundance, gift, loan, something of that nature. You just have to ask for it, or somebody is having a difficult time asking you for that. But either way, some energy here is considerable there, okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication about that too. So moving on to our connections with like love and romance and friendships and whatever valid, important relationships you have in your life. You have the Nine of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. So that's wonderful. That's like communication with people that you love. Here we have communication with a person that loves you, or somebody coming to you for some sort of assistance or help. This is all about communication. Again, we have this loving element. We have this loving energy. I feel that you're very worried though, or like whatever situation you've been dealing with, there's some sort of considerable amount of concern that's been kind of eating at you. And I feel it's really important that you're able to express yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and check out this one too. Show me the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Swords here for Capricorn, general energy. So you have the Hangman coming out here, Piscean energy. The Hangman is an interesting card to come up through here because it kind of shares elements with the Hermit. There's like a quietness, an observant aspect here. It's like, you know, sometimes with the Hangman, it's taking ourselves off the shelf entirely. So we can maybe perhaps get a different understanding of how to communicate with somebody, getting a different understanding of you know, a different view on something here. I feel this is genuinely good connections with people, even if it's not asking for, you know, a loan or connecting with anything like that. It's genuinely good connections with people. This may also be a situation where you are reconnecting with a person who you both genuinely love each other, and perhaps you haven't really talked to each other for a while, you know. Perhaps there's some sort of baggage that you need to clear the air from, and then maybe things can prosper in the way that they were supposed to, or how they're supposed to, not were, but how they're supposed to from this point forward. Generally, it feels good, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards back. Wow, general on you guys went really long. It's 22 minutes. So yeah, we will go ahead and get into couples next, okay? And see where that goes for Capricorn couples. Okay, Capricorn couples. Capricorn couples. Yeah, no, okay. Capricorn couples, please show me Capricorn couples. Okay, so you have two cards coming out already. You have Make the Effort. Here it's in reverse. And you have Calling in Your Soulmate. I'm going to take one more. Show me one more for Capricorn couples. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. That also resonates with your general read, okay? So definitely, and as well, make the effort. That's somebody potentially having a hard time communicating that energy, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get some of these. Show me for Capricorn couples, please. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. That's good. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for this reading for you guys, Capricorn, okay? Capricorn couples, please. No, it's this deck. Okay. Show me Make the Effort in reverse. Why is Make the Effort in reverse here for Capricorn couples? Ten of Wands here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of these cards and then we'll get into this, okay? I feel like some of you are like really, really, really guarded about something here. Either it's communication, some sort of effort not being made. I feel it's stifling you though. Show me calling in your soulmate. We have the Ace of Cups coming in reverse here. Show me let friends help you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Most definitely with the Three of Cups. That's fucking excellent. Okay. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love for Capricorn couples. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. The Seven of Wands came out at the bottom of the deck when the Ten of Wands came out. Okay. So there's needing to see things in a different way, needing to have a different perspective perhaps than the one that you have already. Show me new love here for Capricorn couples. No, okay, that's like 6 cards. I'm not going to take that. I'm sorry. Give me 1 or 2. So you got 2. So the first card out you have is the Six of Coins in reverse here. And then you have the Queen of Wands upright. She was in your other reading. Was she in reverse? I believe she was in reverse. Okay. Show me slow down for Capricorn. Pause and allow things to unfold. Hang on, it's on the floor. Four of Coins. Talk about slowing down, geez. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing about it. All right, Capricorn couples. Make the effort in reverse with the Ten of Wands. It feels like some of you might be feeling guilty or burdened by not speaking up about something that you need in your relationship. If your partner is not giving you the affection, the attention, time that you need, it may be time to speak up for that. Maybe something that you've been holding on to for a long time that needs to be expressed. I'm going to go ahead and get a card out in regard to what that might be for. Show me for Capricorn couples. Show me make the effort in reverse. Yeah, so this is a new opportunity, but it requires effort. It requires a new direction that is active in how you go about it. And I feel it's something that needs to happen fairly quickly because like that type of energy being bottled up is not something that you want to stew in. It's not something that you want to harbor. And it feels like with the Ten of Wands, we've harbored this for a really long time. It's been something on our mind for a really, really long time. And it feels that you need to let it go. Okay. Very, very, very weird and very quick. And I need to say this because it just in my head right there. Some of you need to go to the dentist. Okay. Some of you need to go to the dentist. I'm not sure if you have like a tooth abscess, tooth root abscess, or there's something going on with dental stuff. Some of you need, if you have like an issue with that, or there's some sort of like something dental, go take care of it now. Okay. Other than that, really off the off the beaten path there, but that just bam came in. If you're in a relationship that you need to have more connection, more communication, where somebody perhaps isn't making the effort anymore, or we've kind of gotten to a sense of stagnancy in our relationship that's just really blah, it's time to choose a new path. It's time to re-engage. Here with new love, I feel that this is finding something that both partners can love. I'm not feeling that this is like a new love, like a new, person romantically popping in your life in a couple relationship. I feel this is something freeing here, especially with the Queen of Wands. We'll get into it though in a second. I really wish I had some water. Okay. calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I will say, though, too, before we get on, I can't guarantee how this reading is going to turn out, but for some of you, this may actually be a situation where you're tired of the lack of connection and treatment in your relationship, and perhaps there may be another person that does come into your life with new love and the Queen of Wands, but perhaps you're not able to give to it with that Six of Pentacles in reverse because it's not something that is either the timing is off or you would be in violation of your relationship with the current partner. I'm going to say that there, but that's for like a very slim few of you, but perhaps that might be something going on. So let's continue. Calling in your soulmate with the Ace of Cups in reverse. For some of you too, oh man, so this is getting like a stronger feeling then. So for some of you, you're dissatisfied in your relationship and you want something new, but you don't know how to go about it because it's like you're still in a relationship, which kudos to you. I totally like appreciate people that can respect boundaries and that aren't going to like go and wildly cheat on their partner or a marriage partner, but like still, what is important for you? You know, if something isn't working out with somebody, what's important for you? Because you can't change that person. I saw something stupid on the internet the other day. It said, ladies, if he's not wearing a diaper, you can't change him. So give that some thought. Soulmate. I'm calling in your soulmate with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is this here for Capricorn couples? So you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Interesting energy for that to come out in reverse here. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Two of Cups. So this is about love. It's about your existing relationship and connection. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse can talk about when things are not working in harmony anymore. Things are becoming like stuck in a cycle, loop, cyclical stagnancy, especially when love has kind of diminished. It may be feeling like you might want to have a new experience in love. For some of you, this is some of you that want to maintain your relationships. If any of this is resonating, it may be important for you guys to start to actively seek out how to change things, how to make things happen, how to freshen things up. But I want you to know it's not just you that needs to do it. It's both parties needing to do it. And right now I'm feeling like one is half in, one is half out, you know, or in and out or whatever. It's like somebody's not giving their efforts here. But I will say, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse too, if that is the psychic energetic imprint of the experience, what can happen is it will persist and persist. So if you don't catch it, if you don't both Two of Wands here intentionally change it, then it's going to allow that energy to persist and it will destroy your relationship for you. It will help the disintegration. Show me, let your friends help you, and the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about friendships and connections in that regard too. So definitely connect with your friends no matter what. Ask your friend, I'm okay, so something is saying, ask your cousin, the cousin. I don't know who's the cousin, but cousin. You have 3 cards coming out. I'm going to take them. They're all in reverse. Let your friends help you. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me that there's communication issues in your relationship. There may be issues where people are getting like, how do you say, like very abrupt, people... needing to have the last word, needing to be right, needing to poke at you, needing to criticize you, micromanaging, megalomania, that kind of shit. You know, it's not healthy. It creates divides within people. With the Knight of Cups here in reverse, this is telling me that whomever you're connecting with, could be water sign, you have a lot of water here. Whoever this energy is, though, there's some emotional damage. There could also be some definite depression as well, which may be causing issues in the relationship. The 9 of Cups in reverse can talk about a loss of security within your relationships. It can talk about things that once were really good and that you thought like, oh my God, I've hit the jackpot. I've hit the jackpot. And like, this is my soulmate du jour. This is my person, my number one, my, it's fizzled. It's changed. That connection isn't there. We don't necessarily trust connecting with that person like we once did. And then with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like there's the desire to want to leave, but we're still trying to keep it together. And perhaps that's what we really need to talk about with our friends, with our close ones, with our confidants. Somebody who's a confidant, somebody who's very knows how to keep their shit together, keep their mouth shut. I feel it's like sensitive matter, but like we need to talk about like the options of staying or leaving. Can we regain the trust here? Can we regain the connection here? Is this person going to help themselves? Is this person just going to be a jerk about how they communicate to me? Are they going to be like constantly biting my ass all the time, And here underneath that, you have the Eight of Swords. So it's a constant worry in your head about things here, Capricorn couples, or whomever I'm talking to in Capricorn land on YouTube. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Seven of Wands. So you have the Knight of Swords here. So I want to say here, if you're having a lot of like verbal issues with a person and you've been the one solely trying to fix the situation, yet the other person is the problem, always look at it through a lens of compassion, if possible, but also recognize where compassion is most important when it's focused on you, okay? So you can be kind as you can to another person, but if they continue to aggravate, if they continue to poke at you, if they continue to disregard, to speak over you, to not give a shit about what your needs are, then it may be time to step away. It may be time to take back your power. The Seven of Wands is an energy where we need to look at a situation from all angles. We need to be very, very mindful of how we are being attacked, how we are having people come forward towards us, how we're having random, different, emotional roller coaster energies being shot at us, verbal barbs, anger. It's finding a different understanding. It's finding a different perspective and how to look at something and really piecing together, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? Is this person just constantly making me anxious? This card also has a very, very heavy connection to anxiety. And I know in the general reading, there was a lot of anxiety that came out there. So just FYI, okay. The Knight of Swords here, this is indicating that somebody has a very short fuse. Perhaps they jump in and they communicate very harshly and abruptly. It can also, I'm feeling like almost like 0 to 60 mood swings, or 0 to 666, like, whew, it's like heavy energy. It's like bam, like they're fine 1 second and then they're ready to pounce, and it's not a healthy connection there. And so do you maintain it or step away? Now we have this new love energy. So this reading kind of is moving towards new opportunity, new love, or at least loving yourself to experience something new here, where you're feeling on top of the world again, where you're feeling better about yourself, because something here is not being reciprocal with the Six of Coins, okay? Give me one for that. Show me new love with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Coins in reverse. Okay, so you're getting 2 cards out. Yeah, so you're getting the Knight of Wands coming out, and then you're getting the Six of Pentacles upright. So this card, but now it's upright. So you want reciprocation, you guys. Here's the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You want reciprocation. You're willing, some of you, I'm going to split this 2 ways, okay? For some of you, you see the value in the relationship and you are able to stand in, hang in there. Capricorns are really, you guys are really steadfast. But sometimes that can be too much. Sometimes you really need to learn where you need to step away from something versus like endlessly nurturing it, okay? Also, emotional intelligence is very important here for you guys, okay? So if somebody has shown you time and time again that they don't have that, then you may need to step away from that, okay? So for some of you, you're like choosing to actively engage in this, to try new things, to try different aspects and avenues, and to put a lot of effort in it. But again, I feel like you're going to be the one putting a lot of effort into it. So that if that's your group, then be ready to do that work. But again, I feel that it's necessary for both parties to do that, okay? For some of you, you may be calling in your soulmate. You may be looking for a new person, or at least some sort of new sense of self. It doesn't have to be that you need to get involved with a new person. With the Queen of Wands, this Knight of Wands, this can be very, very creative energy. You know, when you're in a slump, or when you're like, okay, when you're starving for affection. Wow, that like popped in really fast. So when you're deprived of these things, like maybe it's time to focus your energies and efforts on something that can actually create more excitement in your life. You know, perhaps it's coloring your hair, working on your body, getting toned, making, you know, whatever it may be. You know, writing, painting, drawing, photography, whatever your medium of choice is, it's yours. But it gives back something here for you. You know, it helps to balance you. It helps to fortify your energy. This is all about vitality and feeling good in yourself, in your body, and in your mind, feeling like you can conquer the world. With all of this other energy, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you really need to step into this, if possible. Show me slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So you have the Six of Cups here. So for some of you, again, because these are general readings for people on YouTube land, the Six of Cups can talk about somebody that you're potentially already married to. It can talk about someone that you've been in a relationship for a long time. It can talk about soulmate energy, depth, and it can also talk about romanticizing things. You know, it's really important that we be very clear about how we view things. Sometimes we can look at things through rose-tinted glasses, you know, and the way things were, and how they used to love me, and how it used to be so beautiful. I feel like this came out sideways. I'm going to read it both ways, though. For those that are having a lot of negative experience in your relationship right now with somebody that feels like they're on a mountain, it's like you're two different you're two ships passing in the ocean, or you're two ships passing in the night on different oceans. Two ships passing in the night on different oceans. That's what I'm picking up here. So for those of you in that situation, it's important that you not romanticize how it was. You not romanticize how it used to be, and how they loved me, and they used to think I used to think that they used to say that I was their everything, or, you know, they used to give me little kisses on the forehead, or they'd count my little toes like little piggies, or whatever the fuck, you know. It's something about like not romanticizing the past, okay? And that can be detrimental. That can be a distraction here, because the reality of what is being presented in front of you is vastly different. With this in reverse, this is not being satisfied in a relationship with somebody that is very integral to our lives. So we have to really rectify that energy. And how do we do that? You know, some of you, this is slowing down to really make an effort towards it. Some of you, it's slowing down the relationship until it ends, bringing it down. I'm feeling like slowing it down until it ends. With the Four of Coins here, though, for that slow down energy to be presented here, this is already slow. So it's like slowing things down to a stop. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like some of you are just going to let things kind of die out, fade out. I mean, you can do that. It feels like it may take some time, but that's your choice. That's your choice. And for some of you, you're keeping your boundaries in regard to what you want, and you're slowing the relationship down to exit it. Either way, it feels like it's not fulfilling to anybody. So I'm going to see if there's any advice here for you guys. You show me advice. You have the Four of Cups in reverse here. The Four of Cups is a general energy of rejection, letting things go. Either way, it can be rejecting, letting things go. Here, this is a card where sometimes we are regretful of the things that we've let go. And that may be the energy of the other person here, but at the bottom of the deck you have Justice, so it's almost as if like this might be the right thing to do versus just stay with it and hang on. This might be the right thing to do. It's like there's focus here to change this up, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get into singles. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Okay, Capricorn singles, please. Let's get into it. Show me Capricorn singles. So you have Retreat. It's in reverse. Pay attention to the red flags. Passion. Okay, I feel like I can kind of feel where this is going. No, okay. Give me two. Give me two for Capricorn singles. Thank you. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. You have health. And you have balance. I feel like these are the ones that need to come out, and adversity at the bottom of the deck. Immediately, Capricorn singles, I'm feeling like some of you are re-emerging or re-engaging within like the dating world, and you may be experiencing such opportunities to have flings, and that's absolutely fine. It's like you've been in a mode of retreat for a while, but no more, you know. Show me Retreat here for Capricorn singles. Thank you. See, you got the Devil here coming out too with lonely. It's falling on loneliness. I'm going to leave that there. Pay attention to the red flags here for Capricorn singles. That also is your card, the Devil. We have the Six of Coins here. Pay attention to the red flags. It's kind of obvious there too. Passion. Show me Passion. Ten of Cups. I think that's where it gets sticky. Show me Loneliness. Got three cards. You have the Four of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and you have the King of Cups in reverse. Health. King of Swords in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Balance. Ten of Swords. So, okay. Some of you are going to, well, Capricorn singles, some of you guys are going to be engaging in situations that need to be considered situationships. They do not necessarily need to be taken to the next level. These situations may be good for like 2 weeks, a month, but it's more fun. It's more play. This is not something that feels like it needs to extend further than that. There's a cap here. There's an expiration for this energy. With Retreat in reverse, with the Devil in reverse, it's like you're connecting to people that have a lot of sexual energy with you, and I think that that's great. But the problem that I noticed here is that you may be dealing with people who have multiple people, and you also may be in a mindset where you're preferring to have multiple people yourself. This is not loaning itself to longevity here. If anything, passion is off the charts, and that's where it gets sticky. That's where it gets confusing, because you have the Ten of Cups showing up with passion here. So it's almost like it's going to ignite certain things in you where it's like you feel, oh my God, this is the one. This is my twin flame, my soulmate, my one and only. And so it kind of like ignites all of these feelings for you, but it doesn't provide the outcome for you. It doesn't provide the action for you, the longevity for you guys, which is kind of leading to a sense of loneliness, okay? So I feel like if you can kind of safeguard your feelings and allow yourself to experience whatever this is right now for what it is versus trying to make it something more than it can be, then great, you'll have a great time. If you try to make it something more, fit it in a box, this is my one and only, be careful, because that may be problematic for you. With the Four of Swords in reverse, it can talk about somebody that needs to have a lot of attention. It's attention-seeking behavior. It's somebody that needs to be on all the time or needs to be engaged all the time. They need to be texting and messaging and, ooh, this person's hot. Let me contact them, or I'm waiting for them to contact me. They need a lot of attention. Be careful about that, especially if you're in a position of loneliness, because it's not going to be good for you. It's a false sense of security. It's not good at all. You also have the Seven of Coins and the King of Cups in reverse. So this is assessing situations for what they are in their totality, their truth. How much can they provide you? Is this something that you genuinely need to be putting your effort into, or is this something that is not for your benefit? With the King of Cups in reverse, this is generally somebody who it's kind of disingenuous. Like, they're not really there for you. Like, they are all about sex. They're all about exchanging energy and fluids. They are somebody that is also very difficult to crack. They are also somebody that is not going to be open with you. They're emotionally manipulative, sexually manipulative. They're people that can be addicted to drugs. They can introduce you to drugs. And if you're in a lonely energy about yourself, be careful about that. Okay, don't let attraction be clouded by alcohol. Don't let a relationship be built upon an addiction. Okay, chemsex, be careful about chemsex. I have to say that too. Health, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You have the King of Swords and you have the Hangman here. I'm feeling mental health is of importance here as well, Capricorn singles. It's important that you safeguard your mental health. You may be in contact with an air sign, but this is a very harsh air sign. This is a very devoid of feeling, devoid of emotion. They don't give a shit. They do what they want. They will rip you apart. You know, and this can also be where maybe you're kind of unraveling as well within yourself. We need to be very sure that our value is not based upon our physical appearance, what we can, you know, what we have between our legs. Our value is not our sexuality, our looks. It goes way deeper than that. And right now I'm feeling a very, very shallow energy. It can be fun, but it's a shallow energy. The Hangman, we need to spend more time thinking, feeling, addressing, healing. Okay? With balance here, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You have the Ten of Swords here. So it feels like you're going to go through some crazy, some difficult times here, Capricorn singles, but it's going to balance itself out no matter what. And I think that maybe some of you need to learn that lesson through this, okay? Some of you will have to deal with this. Some of you, if you heed this advice or my pleading with you, please don't make this longer than like 2 months, 2 weeks, to whatever, a month, a week. You know, have fun with it. Don't make it your job. Don't make this person your job. You cannot fix somebody. You cannot change somebody. Remember, again, ladies or men, if they're not wearing a diaper, you cannot change them. Show me the energy here for Capricorn. Denial, this is what I'm talking about. Codependent energy at the bottom of the deck. And then underneath that, you have oblivious. Underneath that, you have anger issues. I'm feeling anger issues most definitely with this King of Swords in reverse. Abusive communication situations. Denial is not seeing the whole picture, not seeing the situation for what it is and being willfully ignorant to it. Codependency, codependent, unhealthy attachments. This is where we are so denied love, affection, whatever our personal makeup is, that we need to be needing love. It's this Four of Swords in reverse that I talked about. It's needing to have the attention on me. Give me sex, give me love, make me beautiful, tell me I'm lovely, you know, not good. And here it's this willful ignorance, oblivious, time to pay attention to the situation. And again, anger issues with this King of Wands, King of Swords in reverse. I'm going to leave it here. I'm about to run out of room on this video. I love you guys. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. Please safeguard your hearts and your bodies. Wrap it up, put a condom on that dong. And I love you guys. If this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, it super duper helps me. I'm not working right now other than this, and bitch has got to have a neck surgery. So, you know. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later, Cappies. Bye.